Hi, I'm Charlie from Berd, and today we're going to talk about the unboxing and initial setup for TRUDI. To get started, we'll get the tools that we need. You'll need a box cutter, a 1.5 millimeter Allen, a 2.5 millimeter Allen, 4 millimeter Allen, and an adjustable wrench. And finally, a drill with a T10 hex bit for opening the crate. To get started, we'll start by opening the crate by removing the 6 torque screws on top of the crate. Now, we'll remove the cover from the crate. Open the box and take out the honeycomb packaging. The next step of the process is to remove the power supply cord from the box, and we'll remove both the accessory tray and the drill from the box as well. With those components removed from the box, we can remove the TRUDI system from the box, being careful not to grab on the gas spring handle, but rather to grab from the sides. Now, with the TRUDI out of the box, we'll remove the plastic bag from the machine. At this point, we're ready to start assembling some of the accessories. The first accessory that we'll install is the gas spring handle. To do this, we'll take the handle and the 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench, and we'll remove the 4 screws that are installed on the system. Then we'll reinstall the 4 screws. With the gas spring handle installed, the next step is to install the wheel advancement motor cap. Again, we'll remove the 2 screws from the system. We'll place the cap over the motor and reinstall the screws. The next step is to remove the shipping button head screw with the 4 millimeter Allen. With this screw removed, this assembly is free to move up and down. With the shipping button head screw removed, we'll install the adjustable lever. Now with this installed, we can remove the shipping plastic. The next step is to put on the drill mount. Again, there's 2 screws in the machine that must be removed and then replaced. The drill mount is adjustable with multiple positions on the back of the machine. In this case, I'll put the drill mount back in the top position. Now that we have the drill mount installed, we can remove the drill from its box. And we'll install the 3.2 millimeter square drive coupler onto the drill using the 1.5 millimeter Allen key. For now, we'll place the drill into the drill mount on the side of the machine. Next, we'll remove the tensiometer from the box, and we'll place the tensiometer on its mount. And then we'll feed this cable through the center hole of TRUDI. Now we have all of the necessary components installed on the machine. The other components in the box include the rubber band kit with both short and long rubber bands for indexing the wheel on the valve hole for various sizes rims. We also have the long insertion pins inside the box. The long insertion pins are used specifically for 15mm front hubs that have floating end caps to help better secure the hub within the truing stand, especially for taking dish measurements. And the last component we have in the box are the quick release fingers. The quick release fingers are used on the top of the truing stand to hold both quick release and bolt-on hubs for 27.5 and 29-inch wheels. And these are installed by removing the cones with a crescent wrench and then reinstalling the cones with these fingers installed. At this point, we'll connect both the drill cable and the tensiometer cable to the electronics box. When connecting the drill cable, it's important that the cable is fully seated into the connection and that you pay close attention to the pin that has to be oriented in the correct location. And then we'll screw the cable on, being careful not to cross thread as we put it on. The tensiometer USB cable gets connected with the matching color-coded stripe on the connector. The final step of the process is to connect the power to the machine. It's very important that for this process, we first connect the barrel jack into the machine, and then we connect the power supply to the wall. With the power supply plugged in, we can now turn on the tablet by holding the power button for 3 seconds. If the tablet doesn't turn on, we'll allow the tablet to charge for 45 minutes before trying again. At this point, we have everything set up, and in the next video, we'll cover connecting to Wi-Fi, creating an account, and the basic operation of the machine.